I wanted to show you guys how to oil prime stained trim. That way you can spray latex over top of it and it will bite. A lot of people wonder how we do it, and it's the primer that we use. Even though you might not know this, there's other primers out there that you can use, like sticks and like wood primer and stuff like that, but it doesn't stop it from actually, it doesn't let it bite. But this oil-based per block that we're using, I would say per block, and anything with like a shellac base, pretty much anything with a stain blocker in it will bite to that trim, and then you can paint your latex right to it, and it'll bite to it. Because that's the whole point, is you don't want to have us come in there, paint your trim, and then you can walk over and just take chunks off of it, because it'll peel off the sheets if you don't do this step. And it's so vital when it comes to painting stained trim and converting it to latex. And the reason why we got to convert it to latex, because it's so hard to get anything oil-based. Like the oil-based paint that we got right now, the oil-based primer that we're using right now, we had to order it. It took 3 days to get it, and it normally only comes in a spray can. And I like this product because I think it lays down a little bit better than bins, and bins will naturally tan over time, so it almost, I don't know, me personally, I like this stuff over bins, and I like it over any shellac base, because shellac will tan too. But it seems to work. Like, we've been using it for a while. This is the first time we're spraying the whole house with this, but we spray the ceiling, the walls, and the trim with this oil-based primer, so we don't get no tanning spots from like nasty walls or anything bleeding through our paint. Because you can go through their paint displays and you'll notice that there'll be a bunch of tanning spots everywhere. Then you have to go back through and stain block it, and then you have to go back through and lock that down, paint it again, and it just adds more steps to it. But if you can get in there, tape everything off, protect everything, then come through and spray a good stain blocker on it from the jump, it'll lock everything down, and it'll give you something for your latex paint to bite to. Like, this is a very vital part of spraying, like converting your trim from stained trim to latex. It's a very vital part. After you do the first coat, you can always, I would recommend going around the second time and making sure that you get all the water spots or anything like that that's in the ceilings or anything in the walls that's coming through. Because this house here, I noticed when we was caulking it that it had soot at just about every crevice. I mean, it would turn your hands black. You would notice it real bad. So like the oil primer that we're using will seal that. Will seal that stuff up too. Stain blocker primer is really good for locking stuff down like that. So that's another thing, is locking that stuff down, getting a couple coats on it so it covers, and then when you come in with your latex, it'll cover right up. And make sure that you go through and give it a good buff before you put your latex down. Yeah, it comes to Titan 3000, or my buddy's got one, but this is the company. It's weird, and we're trying to get used to it. It doesn't run like a regular pump. Anytime you shut it off, you gotta prime it and all kinds of other stuff. And it's just one of those things. If you're used to it, we're used to using old junk, so. So we're gonna spray all this stain. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment if you like. Just one of those things. But you can tell that thing lays down for paint real fine. Like, even though that's like a 515 tip, look at this. Way too big. Way too big for spraying trim, anything like this. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not burning. I just wanted to do this window to show you guys how to oil prime them.